If you're buying a home, things have changed a bit. Let's talk about that today. Welcome to the Centralina Realty Podcast. I am Jay White, and thanks for stopping by. Some recent changes to the way realtors work with home buyers have made the beginning of the process a bit different, and so we're going to talk about that a little bit. First of all, within this, work with a realtor, right? So go out, find you a realtor. Now, we're realtors. That means we have the little R logo in our marketing, and we call ourselves realtors because we are members of the National Association of Realtors. Now, you don't have to be a realtor to help people buy and sell homes, but we operate at a higher level of professionalism, and we hold each other to a stricter code of ethics. So that's why you want to use a realtor. So working with a realtor will help you know that you're working with someone who has your best interests in mind. So first off, go out and get you a realtor. If you don't know a realtor, that's fine. Just go to centralinarealty.com and you'll meet one there. There's a link to that in the description of the video. So here's the first change. Now, in the past, you could call a realtor just out of the blue, and if you had a house you wanted to go see, they would take off and go show you the house, and it was good days. That was a lot of fun. Nowadays, not so fast, right? So what we're going to do now, if you want to go see a house, that's great, and we love to go show houses. But first, we're going to sit down together for a few minutes, and we're going to talk about how we work for you. So what we're going to talk about is what we call agency, which is our relationship and how realtors will represent you. And what we're going to need to do is enter into an agreement with you prior to showing the house. That's not new. We've always had buyer agency agreements. Not always. We've had them since about 1997. But we've been using buyer agency agreements. In the past, we had to have that agency agreement in place to submit an offer on your behalf. Now we have to have that agency agreement in place to go show the house. So if you want to go see the house, we love to do that, but we're going to have to sit down. We're going to have to talk about our relationship. We're going to talk about agency and enter into a buyer agency agreement. It's all negotiable, so we can talk about how long it's going to be and all that kind of stuff. The second thing that's going to be in that conversation that is new is we're going to talk about how that buyer agent's going to get paid. So we got to talk about compensation. And listen, we love working with buyers. We love seeing new home buyers go from maybe living with family to owning their home. We love to see renters become owners. We have a passion for that, and that's why we do what we do. But we got bills to pay, so we do like to get paid for our work. And so part of that conversation is going to center around how the buyer agent gets paid. Sometimes the seller pays the buyer agent. Sometimes they don't. And sometimes there's a combination where the buyer and the seller and all come together and help the buyer agent get paid. But we're going to talk about that. It's all negotiable, and it's all going to be part of that first conversation. So keep in mind, though, that all these changes that have occurred have come pretty quickly to us. And your realtor may stumble a little bit, may have some questions about their own paperwork. And be patient, because it's new to us, too. It's going to be new to you. It's going to be new to us. But the important thing to remember is that a good realtor, like us here at Centralina Realty, we always have your interest out front. So whatever we're doing, it's always in your best interest to work with us so we can work with you. So if you have questions about this, drop it in the comments, and I'll be happy to address that. If you are ready to get started hunting for a house, go to centralinarealty.com. Reach out to us, let us know how we can help you, and you will be glad that you did.
For any questions, you can visit us at centralinarealty.com, email us at centralinarealty@gmail.com, or give us a call at 704-838-6086. Thank you for listening to Centralina Realty, the podcast.